Yeah, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Cassh. It's that Cassh and Black podcast, episode 8. Chill. You gotta get it popping in here, man. Shout out to BK, shout out to Freeport. I was going light last couple weeks. We about to go in right now, though. Chill. Look. Your time is up, line them up. Most you niggas bitches, y'all power puffs. You was the softest nigga in school, but now you tough. When we were broke, you had the weed, will round you up. But now we got them packs like producers, what sound you want. Still 65 for a water, don't mean to drown you up. Plus that 9 to 5 that I'm working got me tired as fuck. But if you want a half, let's do the math, let you slide for a buck. Niggas hating on us, we succeeding, that's fine with us. I'm about my paper, my nigga, I'm like Staples, my nigga. Taught to stay away from the prison while I'm breaking these figures. They like Cash, why you got a job? Cause I'm raping the system. Can't dodge the lessons in your life, but escape with the wisdom. Plus I get to mentor the youth. Speak my thoughts on the pod, every intro flexing the booth. All my bars are real, sometimes I be stretching the truth. But y'all lie about everything, like the weapons y'all shoot. Chill. Let's get into this episode, man. Yeah, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Cash.
Your boy Black, the blackest man in the land.
And it's the Cash and Black podcast.
Yes, sir. It's going down, episode 8, people.
Yeah. Let's get it popping, man.
Let's get it started.
How was your week, man?
Can't complain.
Can't complain.
Went out with the job yesterday. Everybody had a good time, drinking, shouting everybody out for the job. Really did it up yesterday. It was lit. Yesterday was lit. Yeah, it was a good time, though. It was a good time, son.
Okay. Wish Cash could have been there, man.
Yes, sir. Next time.
Yeah, man.
You're ready.
So what you want to get into today? You want to get into sports?
We're going to do this little black sports as usual. You already know how it's going down. You was going down. All right. Got to give it up to my boy, Coach Tibbs, Coach of the Year, New York Knicks.
Okay. He deserve it.
Yeah, no doubt. And, these playoffs, they kind of crazy. You got the Sixers and the Hawks going down tonight. They tied one game apiece. You know what I'm saying? And B gave them a 40-piece last game.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You got the Suns and the Nuggets going down tonight as well. The Suns up in that series 2-0. That's crazy. I can't believe that.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Your boy CP3, that boy doing this thing. He out there balling.
Yeah.
He out there balling. Him and Booker.
Him and Booker. 1-2 combo.
No doubt. The Nets and the Bucks, they go back. They back at it on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
I can't believe they lost that game, yo.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that shit got me. I feel like that nigga Brown, son. He was making me tight with them floaters.
He kind of tight with himself that he took so many shots and he didn't get a ball up when he should have. But it's all. I mean, they up 2-1, so it's still. I don't see the Bucks taking that serious.
Nah, me neither.
You know what I mean? Probably me neither. 5 games. Who knows? You know what I mean? What else we got? We got the Clippers and the Jazz. That's a crazy series.
Yo, Donovan Mitchell is the truth, bro.
He's different, yo.
That nigga, out of all the new niggas, he might actually be that nigga.
Yeah, he gave him a 37-piece the other night. And they have
45 the night before that.
Yeah,
the game before that.
2 games to none. That's big. You know what I mean? Your boy, what else with this dude playoff P?
Yeah.
That dude got to change his name, son.
Got
to get rid of that name.
To way off P.
Something. He, under pressure P. Something.
Facts.
We just can't get it right.
They gonna trade him this year though. I feel like they got to, because they got to get Kawhi somebody else.
Yeah. I think Kawhi had enough of that dude himself. Yeah, it's kind of
because you need somebody else. Like let's say if Kawhi, because Kawhi always does his thing to me every game.
God, he carrying that team by himself, literally. You know what I mean? It's sad, but you know what I mean. It's just I don't know, son. This dude. Paul George ain't the dude he used to be.
Yeah, because they don't got anybody else that could really take over a game. Batum is mad old now. Like, he's not the same.
A lot of them cats, that shit is just, I don't know, son. It's different.
Reggie Jackson ain't about to take over a game.
He had a good game. He gave him like 14 or whatever.
But he can't do it, you know what I'm saying? He's
not consistent like that. He's not guaranteed off, a guaranteed bucket off the bench. But he did his thing. He did his thing the other night, but, it's just not enough, son.
Yeah.
Them dudes is like I said, they're down 2-0. So that's big. So I can't believe these dudes. And I don't know. They ain't looking good. They ain't looking good for the Clippers. We'll see what happens though. You never know.
Never
know. What else we got here? Let me see.
Kawhi might.
Like I said, I was watching the game. My boy Shake Milton off the bench the other night with 14.
Oh, for the Sixers?
Yeah, that was a big game for him, son. And his real name is Shake.
Yeah, that's wavy.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
that's some Harlem shit.
Yeah, he had to be a ball player, son. Either a ball player or a drug dealer, one or the other.
Facts.
Your name to be Shake, that's big, son. That's a huge name to carry. You know what I'm saying? But his pops was a ball player, so I guess he figured, I'm going to cheat my son.
What, for the NBA?
No, he played college ball. I don't know about NBA. He played college ball.
I heard, speaking of that, I was watching ESPN yesterday, and they were talking about how, like, all the Holiday brothers, how they were the first trio of brothers in the league. And then they said, that both of their parents, their mom and dad, played for college.
Yeah, but I know they got the Grant brothers as well. And
Who's the Grant?
Horace Grant and all his
there
sons.
There was all three of them?
All his sons is in the
At the
league.
same time?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you know what it is? It was, not at the same time, but they all played in one game versus each other. Like two of them on the Pacers or something like that. Yeah. And then one's on the Bucks.
Because Horace Grant got about 3 sons. They all in the league. So
that shit crazy.
Yeah. That's real crazy. Yeah.
But
and he played in the league as well. You know what I mean? He got him rings with the Bulls. So
But their mom and dad was saying that that they told them that they didn't have to play basketball because they played basketball. They said they played mad other sports, but then they ended up just gelling with the ball. Like,
I mean, your parents do it. It's only natural. That, look at all these Cash, you know what I'm saying?
And the mom wasn't that bad because they had like little clips of the mom and dad playing each other and shit.
I was watching some clips the other day when I was doing Steph Curry. So Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying? He was shooting shots from the half court at when he was like 12 years old.
Steph Curry or Steph Curry?
Steph.
Oh, okay.
With his pops, you know what I'm saying? His pops, Eddie Curry, you know,
his pops play in the league.
So they were shooting shit from half. He was shooting shit from half court at like 12, 13 years old.
That's crazy.
And was making them shit. That shit was. I'm like, wow, that's why he's shooting that shit like that now. You know, he's different. He's real different. But yeah,
shout out to them Nets, man.
Yeah. Shout out to them Nets. Brooklyn.
Come on, Kyrie.
So what's with your boy Harden, son?
Yeah, he need to come back, yo.
Yeah, your boy Harden.
I saw him on the sideline with the braids and shit.
Your boy James Harden, you told me about this tricking shit we were talking about.
Oh, yeah. I was about to get into that.
Yeah. You can go into that.
But yeah, this nigga James Harden fucking Cash App. This is the rumor that's going around. James Harden Cash App Sweetie $100,000 for a date. I'm like, yo, simping is at an all-time high right now, man.
Wow.
Simping is at an all-time high, son.
Listen, my pops told me at a young age, 2 things you don't pay for is pussy and water. I ain't trying to pay for that. I ain't at this point. I mean, you're going to pay for that at some point as far as taking them out.
Yeah, but that's different because y'all both enjoying that.
I'm enjoying that with you, but to just give you $100K is like, ouch, that's crazy.
And then that's not even your joint yet. Like, even if I had it, like...
Listen, man, I don't know. They say if you got it, it ain't tricking, bro.
Nah, that shit tricking, nigga. 100,000, yeah.
100,000 is a lot of bread for somebody to just go on a date. That's kind of, I don't know.
Nigga, your mortgage would be low as hell. You put 100,000 on the house.
100K for a date? Wow.
I'm good on that, though. I don't want nothing if it costs that much.
Listen, it must be nice. Like I said before, it must be nice being rich. Like, you get dressed crazy, do dumb shit like that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm definitely good on giving somebody 100K for a date.
Yeah, I don't care how rich I am, bro. Like, that shit not happening.
That's
like, if you wifey, it's a little bit different, but if you just some random joint I'm dating, like, I don't even know if I'm about to be with you and shit, nah, fuck out of here. I'm good.
$1 to go on a date, like, come on.
That shit too crazy, son.
I guess it ain't hurting his pocket, so it is what it is. Shout out to Harden. You the man, son. Keep tricking.
Harden, you the simp, my nigga. You the simp. Simp of the year.
Tricking ain't easy.
Yeah, facts. Simp of the year. You can't be in BK doing that shit, my nigga. That's not no New York shit, bro. I can't hold you.
Well, you know, he ain't got that swag. I mean, Durant, you know, Kyrie got that swag.
Yeah. Speaking of Durant and Tucker too was about to get into it on the court. Tucker popping that shit.
Yeah, Tucker, he's been trying to, get in his head, take him out of his game, the whole series, but it ain't working because Durant still busting that nigga ass.
That's a fact.
Oh, it ain't working.
That's a fact.
It's definitely not working. But that series that's about to be over. I believe they're going to shut the dudes down because Giannis is Giannis. He had a big game with the dude that had the game for them was Middleton.
Yeah, Middleton had like what 36 or some shit.
He went in.
He did his thing. He has to show up every night in order for them to win.
He was due.
Because then that's gonna take the attention off of Giannis, and he could do that whack driving shit that he always do.
That's all he do, son. Him and Lopez, I don't know something. Lopez is definitely
Lopez
a
be
bum.
shooting them threes though. Like
yeah, he's a bum.
Yeah.
Him and his brothers.
He came from Brooklyn too.
He was
Brooklyn.
a net. They traded him from the Nets to the Bucks.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, but he's still a bum, son. His brother's worse, son.
His brother's trash. And his brother where? Washington?
Yeah.
Washington, right?
He's horrible, son. He's definitely horrible.
But I got
you going to your
I got the two daughters of hip hop icons, Notorious B.I.G. and Jam Master Jay. They're opening up a New York style pizzeria in Los Angeles. So shout out to them girls, man. Shout out to your fathers also.
Wow, pizza?
Yeah, New York style though. In California.
Man.
Nowhere got pizza like New York, man.
I mean,
pizza and bagels.
Spot in Manhattan, the California pizza ain't bad either.
Nah, it ain't. But it's still not like New York style.
Nah,
you can't nothing like grabbing a regular slice from New York, man.
Creasing that shit down the middle, son.
Fact. That's a fact. Fold that shit. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. But I feel like that Chinese food and fucking and bagels, you can't get it's nowhere else. You gotta get that from New York, man. If y'all never been to New York, come out here.
Yeah, New York is where it's at.
Yeah.
Bright lights, big city.
You already. I'm from New York. What? Say nah. But next is a little bit of like some current event shit. Black community is fighting to buy Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza at a fair being gentrified.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because the plaza is the home of black owned businesses and black culture.
Yeah.
So that's in California. It's like a little rich area, but it's mostly black in that area.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're trying to keep it from getting gentrified. Like you already know how like it is out here in BK already. Like so.
Man, just in Bushwick alone, Bushwick Bed-Stuy is just crazy out here now.
Yeah, so they were protesting and all that shit. So
wow.
they had signs and all that. So.
Good
luck to y'all. Yeah, it's hard, B. It's hard. I ain't even gonna hold you. Oh, and another thing I want to get into too is Shock G. The cause of his death was revealed.
Oh, what?
Shit, crazy, bro. Fucking it was a drug overdose. It was a fatal. It was a fatal cocktail with fentanyl, alcohol, and methamphetamine.
God damn, what the fuck was his problem?
Yeah, I'm like, is that some suicidal shit, or did somebody do that to him? Or?
So that's a lot of different concoctions from. That shit crazy.
Yeah, rest in peace, bro. Like,
no doubt.
Like that's a legend.
That's a lot. So that's a lot right there.
Yeah, I feel bad. Like that shit sound crazy. When I was reading it, I'm like, I got that from Boiler Alert. It said they got their source from TMZ. So
TMZ always gets, they have dudes jumping out the woods on your ass in the bushes.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Especially if you in LA or New York, like it's ugly.
If you a celebrity and you in New York, them dudes will find you.
Facts.
On the scene all the time.
I be wondering, like, how the fuck do y'all know where
somebody
niggas gonna be at?
Probably be calling them and telling them, these dudes so and so's up in here.
They gotta be paying niggas to do that
course,
shit.
Facts.
Yeah,
definitely getting paid. Definitely paying somebody to do that because these dudes be everywhere. Son.
And I'm like, y'all be finding even upcoming niggas. I'm like, how y'all know where they at?
Just be jumping out on dudes, asking all kind of questions and shit.
Wild shit too. Like,
son, what happened to you last week? That was you last week coming out the strip club or whatever. Them dudes is different. TMZ is different.
You see Kanye out there stepping out with that new model, right?
New model chick. I'm like, wow, these dudes.
I forgot her name, but
they move on kind of quick, bro. They was on to the next one. Remember that song? On to the next.
That's a fact.
On to the next.
I know Kim got to be tight because she kind of pretty too, like.
Yeah. So it is what it is. Yeah. I mean, they both got bread, so it don't really matter.
Yeah, but you know how it is. Like once you, like feelings is feelings, bro. Like regardless if you got bread, if you broke, like. That's you know how women are too. They don't want another girl taking, regardless if they got somebody or not. That's
how relationships.
They like possessive and shit like that.
Relationships are tough, bro. It ain't easy.
Nah, that's a fact. Now let's get into a little bit of these albums. Like Migos dropped The Culture 3.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Shit, I was listening to it today. That shit is wavy.
Oh, okay. It's about time.
Yeah, they got a song with Drake on it. That's popping.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and fucking Quavo talks about like how he confirms how he got Sweetie's Bentley repossessed.
Wow.
Yeah, the same person that Harden dropping that money on. Yeah, but the funny thing is too, like when I heard that story about him repossessing her fucking Bentley, like she came out with just a Hellcat. Like her next car is a Hellcat. Not saying that that's not nothing crazy, because like to a regular person it's crazy, but it's just like, damn, Like you went from a Bentley to a Hellcat. Like that's
a big step.
That's a downgrade.
A real downgrade.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, but I mean, shout out to both of them, man. Shout out to the Migos. Shout out to Sweetie Harden. Y'all already know what it is, man. Yeah. Y'all need to take a look at this podcast.
Well, with that $100,000, she could buy another Bentley.
Nah, yeah, that's a fact. At least, yeah, that'd be a crazy down payment too. Like. But there was Polo G dropped his album called The Hall of Fame.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Polo G's from Chicago. He's a new up and coming rapper or whatever. But he's from Chicago. Scottie Pippen narrated the trailer to his album. Oh, so wow. I thought that was dope. Like, another Chicago legend.
Yeah, Scottie doing something. Yeah, what's up?
So I was like, oh, that's cool. Kodak Black dropped the EP. It's called Happy Birthday Kodak.
Oh, so okay. He ain't do that in a while either. I heard that from him though about.
Yeah, he had a not too long ago though. He dropped the EP, but it was like kind of quiet because I didn't really hear people talking about it like that. We mentioned it on the pod though, but he yeah, I don't know. But this song only got like this EP only got like 4 songs on it.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
so it's something light.
Yeah, that's real light. Yeah.
Rory from the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah.
The white dude. He his group Emotional Oranges. They dropped a project called The Juice Box.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't get to listen to it yet. They kind of fire though, so I want to hear it. Like, so I'm gonna take a look at that probably when I leave the pod. And that's all the albums we got for today. So.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But you got anything else?
Yeah, I mean, you was telling me about some doc you was watching.
Oh yeah, I was watching this doc. It's called Peter. I forgot what his last name was, but basically it was a designer that's from Canada, and this guy, he was like a billionaire. Like he started from the bottom, became a billionaire, and they say because he was one of the first on like on technology. So like back in early when technology was like booming, like the fucking computers and all this shit, he got on it before all the other companies and shit. So he ended up getting big.
Okay.
And he became a billionaire or whatever, and then he has like a big estate in like the Bahamas and stuff like that.
Right.
But he has like a whole bunch of charges because like 20, I think it was 14 or 20 women came out and yeah, you know that Me Too.
Me Too.
Yeah, so I don't, you know how we are on this show, man. We don't like to go too into that, but they I heard he was basically raping girls 14 years old and shit from the Bahamas, some from Canada, America.
That died in jail doing the same crime on island.
And the second episode I was watching, I think I was watching it last night or the other day, because it's a 4 episode docu-series.
Okay.
And the lady was like that. He had her pinned down, like she was like, I knew he must have did this before because he had me pinned down to where like I was trying to escape but I couldn't like get out of his thing, so she just gave up.
Wow.
And just let him take it down and shit.
Crazy.
And then she said this nigga was like, after he was done, he was like ejaculating himself like while she was just laying there. So she was like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. She said she picked up her clothes and just ran out the hotel.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, that shit sounds crazy, but
yeah, that's definitely deep, son. That's definitely crazy. But it's, I mean, them dudes, you rich, son. They get away with shit like that. I mean, it's unfortunate and it's kind of crazy, but you got money, son. Money, power, respect, son. That's where it goes. You know how it goes. That shit is crazy, son.
Big facts.
Like, son, like the other cat that killed himself, basically was doing the same shit. You know, little kids, you know what I'm saying, bringing them to the islands and certain island he had and doing what he was doing with them. But they had mad celebrities that's on tape, publicly coming out there doing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes was exposed. I guess that's why they killed him or whatever.
Oh, you talking about Jeff Epstein?
Yeah.
Now I heard he was about to come out because like on his island and shit, like they were I heard that they'd bring a whole bunch of little kids there and let them run around on the island while these people, like, I'm about to mention names, whatever. If we get canceled, fuck it. Like, but I heard people like Hillary Clinton, like Bill Clinton, all these niggas was on his island, like Obama, like all these super famous, super rich politicians, famous people and shit. And they'd catch them and start eating them niggas.
Even Ludacris, they said Ludacris was out there.
That's wild.
Yeah, so.
Yo, Luda, you better not, my nigga.
Yeah,
but they said they'd catch these kids and actually eat them for adrenaline or adrenaline or some shit because it makes you, it makes you look younger.
Oh, wow.
It keeps you looking young.
Yeah, they got all them hormone shits that they take, the HDHD, all that crazy shit. You know,
but
I don't know. It's just I don't know, son.
But yeah, that's
different. They different. That whole, just like I said, just having
that whole secret society shit though. Like they're yeah, I just heard some wild shit, and then this nigga was gonna come out and tell everything, and then that's why they kill him and shit.
Hung himself in prison, but they don't believe that. Nobody believes he really killed himself.
And then yeah, because you got to think somebody that what would you call it? Like
he was a prestige. He was really prestige. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, like I said.
No, but what would you call somebody that high status that gets locked up? Like they have him in
they go in that what's that, solitary confinement or him by himself or whatever the case may be.
But they would have some like crazy like security type shit because he's so.
You would think they would have that.
Like, and they said all the cameras was off or broken or some shit. I'm like, yo, come on, son. Yeah. Like that's too like. It was set up so crazy, bro.
Like, more than likely. I don't see that dude just taking his own life because he's, like I said, he's about to expose a lot of people.
Exactly.
So being that he's about to expose everybody, they had to take this dude out because there was so many people involved with that shit.
So many.
Crazy.
He was like a billionaire himself.
Yeah. He was definitely nuts with it. He had bread. He had a lot of bread. That is the chick that was helping him recruit the kids. She's going to trial now.
Yeah, I was just about to say that because she almost like she was chilling for a while even after he got arrested and shit. Yeah, but you know, even if she ain't do too much, even though in the doc it says she was doing shit, she was helping recruiting and shit.
She was recruiting. She had
when he was in Florida.
Yeah, he had the young girls actually going to the high schools and junior high schools that was there. Recruiting other girls in other schools, bringing them there, whatever.
Yeah, from the schools. Yeah, that's a fact. And then the girls that end up recruiting more girls from school. Like, this guy give you money and shit.
Exactly.
He like to touch on them and shit. That shit too crazy.
It was crazy. So the doc was serious. It was unbelievable. So the stuff that was coming out and that he was allegedly done was unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I mean, people do strange things for change, bro.
What is it? People do a little thing. Little thing strange for a piece of change. No, I forgot what Mike F said. He said some shit like that.
Strange for a piece of change. They do a whole lot of shit when it come to money. Son. A lot of them, the people the girls that he was getting wasn't like they was well off. A lot of them had problems at home or whatever, runaways, all kind of shit. So,
that's a fact.
You know what I mean? So if you giving somebody the room and boy that ain't got it, and, you know what I'm saying? They don't know that what they're really there for. And then shit just. I'm quite sure some of them was with it and some of them wasn't with it. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, he's just going to expose a lot of people. So, the dudes had to shut him up. So,
yeah.
It's unfortunate. So, I would have loved to see that shit come out and see who was.
I would have been, I would have been on that, bro. I would have had that.
A whole lot of people would have been on it. That's why the dude is not here no more. Because
facts.
Been on that shit.
It would have been too much. Yeah, it would have been too crazy, bro.
Yeah, that would have been real crazy, son.
You would have been like, what, Jay-Z? Say, no, I'm playing.
I mean,
what?
You never know, son.
Oprah, what the hell?
You never know, son. That shit was going to be kind of deep with the people that was involved with that shit, son. But it was a lot of people about to be, you know what I'm saying? So they said, we got to check this dude up. Got to get him out there. So they checked him out. You know what I'm saying? They punched that boy clock, and that was that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The doc still came out, like I said, his wife or whatever, his fiance that was down with it, she's, you know what I'm saying, she about to go to trial. So she, soliciting chicks for him or whatever, young girls, whatever. So see how that rocks out. You know what I mean? I don't know. When you're rich, you don't go the way it goes all the time.
Yeah.
You got money. I'm quite sure she got some bread from being with him.
She probably about to do a couple years and she about to get out. Yeah, because they already killed this nigga. So and they probably scared the shit out of her. Even if she know anything, she not about to tell anything.
Trying to say that she innocent, but it is what it is. They got you.
It's nowhere. There's no way in hell. Like even if you're his wife, you knew what was going on, bro. Like you had to.
Some of the girls even say, she was there while certain things were taking place.
Yeah, because he would like massage. Yeah, he would like massage them or some shit, and then start getting like on his creep shit.
Yeah, he was definitely a different dude. And like I said, there are a lot of people. There's well-to-do people out there doing the same creep shit he was doing.
Nah, that's a fact.
And he was paying big bread to get that shit done. So they look like they was just doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure, Harvey Weinstein and them niggas been there.
Yeah, I'm quite sure he was there.
Yeah, facts.
I'm quite sure he was there.
That shit crazy though. I don't get what they be seeing in like 12-year-olds and shit like that. Like y'all niggas is wild.
They cut from a different cloth, son.
Yeah, that shit is too crazy.
Definitely not normal. Something ain't right with them mentally, son.
Yeah, it has to. Yeah, it's definitely a mental issue.
Day, if you have a daughter, how could you do something to somebody else's daughter? Because that's somebody's kid at the end of the day.
Facts.
And I have a daughter,
And then they so innocent. It's like, yo, you fucking up their innocence, bro. Like,
you taking away everything from them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, that's sacred. You know what I'm saying? You don't forget them times like that in your life is supposed to be carefree and playing and doing
exactly.
things and
Doing kid shit.
Kid shit, exactly. So that shit is just deep. And we're gonna see what happens with this chick when she's about to go to trial and whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And by the way, I watched that Fast and the Furious shit. Nice.
Oh, word?
Yeah, somebody leaked that shit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's on the site, huh?
Yeah, it's one of them sites.
Yeah, I'm about to watch it. I'm about to watch it.
I mean,
that's the shit Bow Wow in that? Yeah, right?
I don't know if he's a
Fast 9?
Fast 9.
Yeah, I think Bow Wow in that
shit. Calling that shit too. This girl, what's her name? Is married to one of the Migos dudes.
Cardi B?
Yeah, she in that.
Oh, Cardi B in that?
Yeah, she in there.
Shout out to Cardi B.
She got a little cameo and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it was alright. I mean,
that's the space shit you was talking about, right? Where they go to space?
Yeah, this dude Tyrese and Ludacris actually.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's alright. I'm not a big fan of this last one, but you know, they just keep going on and on and on. Who knows how long they're gonna go?
Yeah, they trying to make bread off this shit.
Yeah, it's up to 9, so you never know. They probably got to do a 10 just to finish it out at an even number and shit.
Yeah,
I don't see them stopping at 9, but it's just
that shit crazy.
Yeah, they going too far with it. When dudes going to space in a car.
Nah, they gotta go somewhere. You know what I mean? Yeah, they gotta go somewhere with that shit.
Another note, you know what I'm saying? The Queen of the South last episode was Wednesday night. It was big. Mm-hmm. It was big. I mean, I enjoyed that whole series. I seen 5 seasons. I thought it was pretty good.
Spoiler alert! Yeah,
I hate to see it go. It's off. It's done. She's done. You know what I mean? No more Queen of the South. You know, it was all right though. I enjoyed the 5 seasons. This the way it ended was pretty cool. You know what I mean? She got out the game or whatever. It was cool though to see that thing, the whole series, the way it went down. Mm-hmm. And she pulled that off to herself, but she really didn't off herself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, if y'all are fans of Queen of the South, definitely check out season 5. It was worth, you know what I'm saying, worth the wait. It took them a while to put it out, but it was decent. It was decent. It was pretty decent.
Oh yeah, and another thing, All American, y'all niggas just got me tight. Like, y'all can't be skipping weeks and not letting us know beforehand. Like, they did this shit twice during the season, bro, and it's so long. It's not even like y'all skip 1 week. Y'all be waiting like 2 or 3 weeks.
I mean, the Godfather of Harlem is the same shit.
Yeah, Godfather of Harlem too. Like, come on, son.
Right now, they just, I don't know. I'm looking forward for 2 Sundays straight. So I was talking to my man. He says we'll come back on in August. I'm like, are you serious?
Nah, chill. We'll be watching Big Meat shit, the BMF shit by then.
Hopefully somebody bring out something.
You said The Shot out though, right?
Yeah, The Shot. This season's kind of crazy.
It's crazy? It started off crazy?
They just jumping all over the place.
You mean crazy as in like
crazy
it's
just
unorganized type shit?
Yeah, the script is, I don't know who writing it this year, but
Jeez.
They went from
once they took my boy off.
Police brutality to this dude with the mayor thing and shutting the cop, you know what I'm saying, defunding the cops, and they just jumping on it. And another girl, like, you know what I'm saying, she was pregnant by the rapist and she's keeping the baby, trying to get somebody to adopt the baby. So they just jumping all over. It's like, it's too much going on.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I'm trying to follow it and stay with it, but the way it's going right now, I'm quite sure I'm not the only one losing interest in the show. Like I said, I don't know who's doing the writing this season, but it ain't been great. It's like, it's just jumping all over the place with it. And it was a good show for a minute. Like you said, my old boy, you know what I'm saying, that played out this dude, Eazy-E, got took off. It made the show.
You talking about, the Mitchell guy? Whatever his name is?
Yeah, the dude that was, it was unfortunate what happened, that Me Too shit with him, and they canceled, they punched over.
I hope that shit not true.
Well, they gotta be, he's not on the show no more, so with the second season that he's not there, second or third season or whatever.
No, that's a fact.
So, I mean, it's just sad, but he was a good actor. I enjoyed his character, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it just they jumping all over the place with the homeboy being married, and now she and his wife want to have an open relationship to start dating other dudes because he been fucking a nigga Lala up there. Yeah, it's just too much.
See that open relationship shit? Nah, with that. I'm not about to have no other guy fucking my bitch. No. Excuse my language, but y'all already know what it is, man.
Then on the show, he agreed to this shit because he got busted. You know, because he know how he do. What's the name of the young boy? One of the main characters, the Lattimore.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, Lattimore cat.
Yeah, that cat. He's been in a lot of shows or whatever.
He's a real singer too.
Yeah, facts. But he's been on that show from day one or whatever. And now he owns his own restaurant on the show. He's doing the show, like I said, the show last season was excellent. Up until, you know what I'm saying, the dude that, that he got killed because he took out one of a kid that was a ball player, I believe, or whatever. Then they killed his character off after he saved the young girl from the rapist dude. And now in this season, like I said, it's just all over with it. You know what I mean? And it's hard to follow a show that's just jumping around like that. Like I said, I got love for the show, the series itself, but this season, I don't know who's writing this stuff, but it ain't really what it used to be.
Since you brought it up though, like, what's your thoughts on open relationships?
Oh man, nah, I can't. Definitely ain't doing that. Definitely ain't doing that.
My wife, that's some cuckold, whatever they call that shit.
I mean, they said Will Smith and Jaden's into that. So
yeah, that's wild.
There's a lot of people that's into that open.
August Alsina, remember they had the entanglement.
Yeah.
Yeah, the singer, the little R&B singer nigga.
A couple of people that some people.
But that's why I feel like it don't matter who you are, cause like, look, she had Will Smith, like one of the most successful actors in the world, and she still ended up doing her thing.
I guess they get bored. So.
Yeah, that's what it is. Women just get bored, like. But I feel like sometimes they don't realize what they got until like.
Until it's gone.
Yeah, until it's gone, until it's too late. But.
Now that open relationship is different. I don't know how. I mean, there's a lot of
accepting it is crazy.
A lot of celebrities are weird anyway.
Being a dude and accepting it is wild.
When you got money, son, money does strange things to strange people. You know what I mean? So you can get away with shit like that. The average person can't even come home and like tell his girl, "I want to do a threesome and shit."
Facts. That's like the hardest thing. Yeah.
And some chicks are with it, but I don't know. So I'm not big into that. I can't see me sitting there watching somebody do some crazy shit to my girl.
Nah, hell no. That's some cuckold, whatever they call that shit. Some shit like that.
That shit is different. So, but like I said, when you got money, they do it. A lot of entertainers is into some crazy shit, and I don't know. So I don't know how they do it.
They said I think Tiana Taylor and what's his name?
Yeah, homeboy from
he used to play in the Knicks.
The Knicks and the Cavaliers.
Yeah, what's his name? Oh, Iman Shumpert. They be having them shits all the time. Wow. But I think Tiana Taylor be picking. That's the key I heard from a lot of people though. Like the woman always has to pick out the person. Oh, wow. Like you don't ever like try to pick them out because then they gonna feel some type of way. Like so you always gotta let them pick out. But
that whole scene is different. So I don't know.
Like the thing is too, what happens if y'all having that shit and then like and then shorty shit better than your girl?
Not only that, what if she start catching feelings?
Facts.
Then what you do? You gotta.
And then niggas, and then another thing is you definitely can't be seeing her without shorty. Like
I'm quite sure a couple of them dudes done.
That's a fact.
Left they girls for the side chick.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Stepped in the picture or vice versa. Shit to bring niggas into the game.
Or shorty,
you know what I mean?
Shorty will leave you for shorty. Like fuck it, like she eat my shit better.
Yeah,
so nah.
I mean, they know it. They
it's a fact.
Do it better because they know it better than anybody else.
Facts.
So I don't know. So that whole
scene is wild.
Is wild, but like a lot of celebs is into that shit. So.
But the thing about the celebs too, they stay in the same circle. It's like how y'all all hitting each other's joints. Like
like this. What's her name? Jennifer Lopez, she went back to Ben
Diddy?
Affleck and shit.
Oh, what?
Yeah, she went back to her ex after she left Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah, I did hear something like that. Yeah. I saw Diddy was trying to get at it, too, again.
I guess she wanted that old thing back.
Facts.
Said, so
Diddy, I think he wrote I Need a Girl for her. Like, I think that song was about her.
Yeah, she was in the club that night when that nigga Shine did.
The shooting, right?
And all that
that's a fact.
Yeah, that's when she was fucking with Diddy. And then after that whole episode, that's when they parted their ways. You know, I mean, I guess she wasn't built for that lifestyle. But,
nah, you know she wasn't. I mean, she from Jenny from the Block,
say Jenny
right?
from the Block wasn't really from
the Bronx.
Block, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She wasn't feeling that shit, you know? But it's crazy. It's real crazy, son, you know?
Nah, but... Yeah, so, that's all we got for y'all today, man. We about to get into this blackout.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to do some little positive shit. I bring y'all some jokes sometimes, some funny stories, you know what I mean? This story actually I was gonna do last week when unfortunately we wasn't in the stew. You know what I'm saying? We was in,
we did a little Instagram live something new for y'all.
Yeah.
Case of emergencies, that's what we about to do for y'all right quick.
Yeah, no doubt to keep it, keep it current, keep it going. So I was basically gonna do this blackout last week, you know what I mean? But being that I wasn't able to do that, I'm gonna bring it to y'all today. It's on a positive note, though. Something different, make you think about the youth, whatever, where we going with it. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, so, let's get into that now. Chill.
Yeah. All right, yes, you already know what it is. It's time for that blackout, people. Like I said, I bring it to y'all. I'm laughing sometimes. I bring y'all the jokes, whatever, but right now we're gonna be on a positive tip about the generation. You know what I'm saying? This generation, like I said, myself in general, I thought this generation was lost. So me and my boy Cassh got to sit down like a week ago and talk to some of the youth. You know what I mean? The teenage brothers that go to this school, EBC or whatever. We got to sit down and talk to them, and it was, you know what I'm saying? It changed my perspective on how to, you know what I'm saying, this generation as a whole. Because everybody know with this COVID thing going on, a lot of these kids lost focus. But these young brothers that we talked to last week, they still, you know what I'm saying, they kept their focus and whatever. You know what I'm saying? They still focus on the same things that we was focused on as teenagers, you know what I'm saying? Going to school, whatever. You know, sometimes we wanted to go to school. I mean, even though we hated it, we had to go. You know, so they, you know what I'm saying? Even though it was home, a lot of them was doing that shit, you know, online shit. But they still stayed focused, which I found I was really, you know what I'm saying? I was moved by these dudes, you know what I mean? So, like I said, this generation, if you thought it was lost, I really don't think it's as bad as we think it is. Just got to take the time out to talk to these brothers and see where they at with it, you know what I mean? And one of the cats kind of remind me of myself, you know what I'm saying? Being a teenage father. And I'm like, yo, as long as you stay focused, you can still make it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let, you know what I'm saying, because you got a baby stop you from doing or whatever you want to succeed at in life. You know what I mean? It can be a setback if you let it be a setback. You know what I mean? But the whole thing, like I'm saying, the reason why I say this is because this generation, like social media, got these kids messed up in the game. A lot of these kids are messing with that social media thing. So, you know what I'm saying? So, with the watching, I've been working around kids for the last almost half my life. So, seeing the social media fights and kids going hard over social media and stuff that doesn't even make sense. Like, how you arguing about something a person posted online, which you don't holds no bearing. But this is the way the society was going with these kids. So to sit down with these young boys and talk to them and joke with them and laugh and see how they, you know what I'm saying, they still focus on doing certain things with their life and trying to become positive people. You know what I'm saying? It really, like I said, it moved me. You know what I mean? And it was just enlightening to see that these dudes is not like most of these kids are. They still laugh, they joke, they want to do certain things, go to school, go to college, get jobs, make money, you know what I'm saying, be successful. And that's very rare in the society right now with the way these, you know what I'm saying, all the stuff that was going on. It's hard to stay focused on your dreams and want to do something with yourself. So I just wanted to bring that out there. So just don't take time, you know what I'm saying, to sit down with the youth and talk to them, because that's all it's about, just talking to them. You get a chance to sit down and talk to them and see where they at with it, you get a whole different perspective. Like, I got a different perspective by sitting down and talking to them, because we definitely had a good time just chopping it up with them for like 2 hours. We sat, we talked, we laughed, you know what I'm saying, getting their perspective on sports, everything, you know what I'm saying? And I actually learned some stuff from one of the cats, you know what I'm talking about, this TikTok thing and all this stuff, how he's setting up, got his own TikTok page, and he's big, and got a lot of followers, you know what I'm saying? For a kid 17 years old, he had, I think 1,000 subscribers to watching him on TikTok. That's big. I mean, it's just something like that, simple like that. If you sit down and talk to these dudes, a lot of them ain't all about that negativity, son. They bring some positive energy. And these 4 brothers that we talked to last week, they brought a lot of positive energy, you know what I'm saying, to sit down. And every time they come in here, they want to go, we want to get on the pod. You know, so unfortunately, we can't do that yet. But in the near future, I'm going to try to get a couple of these dudes on so you can get their perspective on life and where they want to be at. And like I said, if we just get 1 or 2 dudes from watching us to inspire them to be something more than what they are, that's the whole purpose. You know what I'm saying? We do it for the culture, we do it for the youth. And like I said, these dudes are real positive, son. And with that, I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Cassh.
Your boy Black, the blackest man in the land.
And it's the Cassh and Black podcast. Chill.
Yes, sir. We out.